Hey everybody, this is Eartha Vaca, certified makeup artist, and I'm here to help you with your makeup. So I asked on my wall, what makeup tips and tricks do you want me to go master or learn, or just show you what I know and send you a personal catered video just for you. So I'm super excited because our gorgeous girl Leanne requested how to define and highlight, two of my favorite things. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do that super quick and fast. And now that we're in the summer months, so you're not feeling heavy, the best, fastest way to do this. Stick with me. Okay, so to prepare the skin, you first want to moisturize, definitely, then wait about 5 minutes, use your primer, wait another 5 minutes, then use either your liquid foundation or your cream or your loose powder, whatever you're going to use for your foundation. So I've already done all those things, and I used my brand new loose powder foundation, which is just amazing. So I've got a little bit of coverage, and again, it's summertime, it's hot. I don't want to feel layered, but I do want to have a look. So what I'm going to do is start the defining portion, or the sculpting, with my bronzer. Our bronzer has two sides. One is darker, one is lighter, one is sort of shimmery. That's the golder side, this is the darker side. So taking an angled brush, which I'm going to use the blusher brush, and I use this for a reason. It's got an angle, it's got an edge, but it's also a little bit fluffy for the blend. So I'm going to take one side and go into the dark side of the bronzer, tap off the excess always, using that edge, following what would be the hollow of your cheekbone. If you put your finger here, you're going to feel the hollow of your cheekbone, and just start to make a little line, just like that. Okay, I'm just going to put that on there. So it's defining a little bit already. I'm going to do one side so you can see the comparison. Then we're going to take that down around the jawline. This is going to instantly make you look like you've lost 5 pounds. Yay! I'm going to blend that out a little bit. Again, tap off, going to the top. And do you see how I'm just using that edge? And so I'm kind of rounding off my face and then continuing that line to my temple. You definitely want to get your temple. So this looks like very harsh because I'm still going to blend it. Okay, so now I am going to just take my brush and just kind of give it a good blend. Move the hair. Okay, now see how I'm kind of pressing the brush? So it's actually just giving a nice blend. And I'm blending up. I'm not blending down. And there's a reason I'm going to show you in just a minute here. Okay, so you see how this one side of my face is already defined. Okay, so using the other side of that angled brush, go into the golden shimmer highlight side, tap off that excess, and just gently brush on where your cheekbone would appear to be rounded. If you have flat cheeks, it's going to give you the appearance of a rounded cheek. If you do have cheekbone there, this just kind of gives it the effect of sculpting. Tap that off and just touch. Barely, barely touch. Now we're going to define with a lighter powder. So again, since this is daytime summer, I'm just going to use my powder. I like to actually just use the little sponge that comes with it. Okay, I mean, you can see it, I use it a lot. So I'm just going to touch it here, and on the edge of the sponge, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually take this and define that line right there. Okay, do you see how I just defined that? Grab some more powder and just bring it down onto the jaw. And then I'm just going to kind of blend that. Now remember, I'd be doing this to the other side too. So going back to the blusher brusher and blending that slightly. That just gave an instant sculpt. A quick tip on that darker color contour. You want to end where your pupil is. So right about here is where you want to end that shadow. If you go farther, it's going to kind of throw off the dimension of your face. If you go shorter, it's just going to, again, throw off the dimension of your face. So for symmetry, just think where your pupil is where you're going to stop that shadow. So we're not done. We're still going to use our highlight, which I'll show you now, and we're going to finish with our blush. That's going to create the full effect. This takes a whole 2 seconds if you're not talking. So I'm going to grab my cream to powder stick. You can use a cream highlighter, a powder highlighter, a cream to powder highlighter. Now the reason I'm using this particular cream to powder highlighter today is because I've used powder products. You want to stick with powder and powder, or cream and cream. You don't want to mix powder and cream because it can become cakey. It can become it just won't be the look you're looking for. So taking, this color is iridescent, and Leanne, your color would be iridescent because you are close to my skin tone as well. Taking this stick, where you want to put it is in a C. So you want to just go ahead and just press down. You don't have to be light-handed. And now in that C under your brow bone, For me, with hooded eyes, I would not go under my brow bone, but Leanne, you have very deep set eyes, and a shimmer under your brow bone is perfect. For me, it actually makes my eye look closed, but I'm showing this for you, not for me. So you just want to tap it with your finger, and then you definitely want to kind of give it a blend out. What you don't want to do is look like there's a line where it starts and stops. Okay, so blending that out. This is why we do our blush afterwards as well. Taking the highlighter, you want to always do the center of your forehead, the top of your chin, and right down your nose, okay? Blending that out. Notice how I'm just kind of blending down, touching with my finger, letting my body heat do the work of the blend. Tapping, never pulling. Okay, now that just gives a really pretty like highlight. And what you want to do is your Cupid's bow. So let me grab a mirror. I'm sure I could do it without a mirror, but I don't want to chance it. Just touch like this. Okay, now that just gave a little shimmer right there, so pretty. And then you continue on with your eye looks, your lip looks, but this is where you're gonna do your face before you do your eyes. So then go ahead and grab your blush. This color is Sweet. I'm gonna grab another blush brush. I actually use two because I use one for my bronzer, one for my blush. Tap off. Now you wanna get the apple of your cheek, just barely touch. Some people smile to define where that is, but you don't wanna smile all the way because then you're gonna kinda like cause an effect if you have smile lines here. You don't wanna look like a stencil. Okay, just barely a tap, that's it. So here's this side defined and highlighted as opposed to this side with just the coverage. And so that's how you do it, quick, easy, a few fun products. Thank you, Leanne, for your request. This purple was for you. I know you love your purple. And if any of you guys have a request, shoot it out to me. I love doing this. This is what I do. I share makeup tips and tricks on Facebook. Drop a comment and tell me what you would love to, your eyes, lips, face, and then we'll talk about some specifics if you really want to know what a smoky eye, a cat eye, a brow. So let's talk, leave a comment, and thanks for watching.